Okay, so for the lesson today, we're just going to run through the fingerings of all the chord shapes, and this is to go with the tabs, which you can access in the description for free down below. So jumping in, our first section we're going to break down. It's this opening part. Okay, so we're starting with our third finger sliding in on the 11th fret on the A string, and our first finger makes a bar across the 9th fret there to give us a C sharp minor 7 voicing there. So 1, 2. So I picked the G string there. For the second note, third note's going to be the C sharp in the bass. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're hitting our chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Then you can slide this 6th interval in from, say, 2 frets below, for example. So sliding into the third finger on the 11th, first finger on the 9th fret there. And we slide that back, okay, 2 frets like that. So your first finger's on the 8th, second finger goes back 2 frets to the 9th. Move that shape down 2 frets, and then our first finger's going to play the 4th fret on the G. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once we've hit that point, we're going to hit our open A string and our G string together and hammer on. So we hammer on, slide up, back, pull off, and then we're going to play our open E major voicing through to the G. So for the second half of this, we're just repeating that C sharp like that. The 6th are all the same. And then we just come up to the D string there and perform the exact same phrasing. Okay, and then into the E, but this one just going through to the D. If you hit the G sharp, it's not the end of the world. Okay, for the next part, the main theme of the tune, we got Alright, so we've got the D and the B on the 14th fret, step number 1. Step number 2 is our third finger and second finger are hammering on from the 16th to 17, and then the third finger is hammering on to the 18th at the same time. So hitting the same 2 strings there, D and G. So hit your C sharp in the bass, and then through on that chord, so like that. Once you do that, we're hammering on from the C sharp to the E there, which is 16 to 19. So after you do that, we're doing that bit there, so hammering on that 6th again, bring it off. Okay, 3rd finger flat on the D and G, 18 to 16, so like that. Then we come down with our 2nd finger and 3rd finger on the D and B strings on the 12th, hit our open A string along with those 2 strings, 1st finger, and then into that E, that voicing there, so. Okay, for the second part of that, we're using very similar information, so that's all the same. That's all the same. It all changes when we come down to here. So same setup with our 2nd and 3rd fingers, but this time we've got the 7th fret on the D and B and open A string. Make that hit, and then we go that little movement. So slide up, back, pull off, okay? And then we're coming into that E major triad there, which has our 3rd finger on the 11th, 9th, like that. So all together. Just like that. Okay, for the next part, we're going to start breaking down the verse here, so. Cool, so we're starting off with our 4th finger and 3rd finger on the 14th and 13th there. So 1, 2 is the 1st finger barred across the 11th fret on the D and G. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're sliding. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 1, 2, 3, okay, which is the G and B strings with my 2nd finger on the 12th. 1st finger still barred across the 11th. Then we come back after that with the 3rd finger on the 13th, 1st finger on the 11th. 11, 11 on the D and G, and then slide back there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once we get to that, we hit it and slide down to the 6th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, like that. So once we slid down to that position, then we need to go, which is hammer on from 9 to 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, which is 9 back to 11. So hammer on 9, 11, and then we hammer on from 9 up to 11 on the D. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Open A and 1st finger on the 9th fret on the G. Slide back to the 6th. Hit. Then you're hitting the open E and sliding up to there. So do this phrase again. Exactly the same, and then we're countering it with, which is, okay, so 1st on the 9th, 3rd on the 11th, 2 frets back, pull off, 11, 9 on the D, like that, okay, so. Then we're hammering on our 4th finger to the 11th with the open A string, so like that. And then, okay, so for the 3rd part of the verse, we're doing it exactly the same as the first. So once we've played up to that point, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3rd and 4th fingers there. 2nd finger on the G sharp. 1st finger on the 11th across the D and G. And then our 1st finger back there. And then you place the 3rd finger there and go back up. So So once we're up to that point, we then slide our third finger in on the 13th fret, second finger on the B on the 12th, fourth finger on the 14th, 13th finger there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 11th on the D and G, slide back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we slide this shape 9 and 11 here. Okay, so, and then into that E major on the A, D, and G. So, once we're that together, we're then up to the pre-chorus. So, cool, so let's start breaking that down. So we slide in with our third and fourth fingers from the, okay, into the 6th fret on the D and G string. So 1, 2, lift your fourth finger. We're doing that there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and sliding it back to there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the G, 5 on, or 6 on the D, and then sliding back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're making that B sus shape there and just picking through it like that. And then we go into this. Shape there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. So that's setting up as if you're playing E major 7 voicing like this. And then we've got third and fourth fingers on the 7th and 6th. So 1, 2 on the 4th fret with the D and G. So 1, 2, and then our third and fourth fingers playing the 6th fret on the D and G. So 1, 2, 3, goes up to the 9th to make it an E major 7th there, voicing, and then this lovely A major 9 voicing there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, with our second and third, or second and third rather. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then move that shape back 2 frets and the bottom 5 strings there, okay? Okay, for the next part of this, once we've hit that A major voicing there, we're then gonna hit the open E, B, and then on the G, where our second finger is, okay, we're gonna do that slide up, back, pull off, and then 1, 2, 3, okay? Into that B major voicing there. So okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and from there, and then from this point here we go. So I'm hitting the C sharp in the bass, the 9th fret as well on the D and G, so 1, 2, 3. So just stepping up, going second finger on the 11th, fourth finger there on the 30th, so 1, 2, 3, and then open A, D and G on 12th fret, and then slide in, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. So putting that all together, so into this double stop run, 2 open strings, okay, so that's sliding up using 1 and 3, just like that. So we're up to the chorus section, so first finger across the 9th fret on the D and G, 1, slide up 2 frets with your first and third on the 11th and the 13th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, come back to your bass. Once you do that, okay, So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open A with the D and G, with your third and first fingers there. Hammer on, and then third finger comes up to play the E there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, hammer on with your fourth finger on the 11th, and then E there. So that's how your fingers work in that section. Okay, so once we've learnt the chorus, we then reach the main theme, which we play through there. But the main thing we've got to get through here is breaking down the second verse with the variation. So we've covered the bulk of the material already, but I'll show you those little tweaks we need to make. So we've got first time, exactly the same. Then we play this part here, which is the fourth time through in the verse, which is okay, we know how to do that there. And then we state this idea, which is exactly the same as the first one. You're just repeating it. And then we get to this part here. Like that. So that's your first and second fingers making this interval here. They go major third on the B and E. So you've got the 17th and the 16th. Move your first finger down 2 frets. Move that shape down 2 frets. Move your first finger down 1 fret for a major third, second finger. And then your third finger playing that, so. And then this little. Okay, so 1, 2, so that's D and G together. So 1, 2, 3 on the 9th fret on its own, and then this inverted E major triad there. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. The main thing we've got to look at now is the entry into the second pre-chorus. Okay, so from this position, we've just played our E major, then drop your third finger to the 11th, fourth finger to the 12th fret there, and we're going to slide that 2 frets. So 1, 2, 9th fret on the G and B strings there. So 1, 2, 3, doing a pull off there, and then third and fourth fingers on the 11th on the D and G. So 1, 2, and you can slide that into that there. So 1, 2, and then that slides down into our pre-chorus there. So that wraps up all the information we need to put this solo arrangement together. Make sure you do make use of those tabs, follow the description below, check them out while they're still free. If you want to support the channel and the content I'm putting out here, make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons. And please, if you know anybody who might find this content interesting or useful, share it along with them. That's how we help makes the channel grow and what I'm doing here. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. I'm happy to hear from you people there. Otherwise, enjoy it. It's a cool tune and it's a very rewarding arrangement once you get your head around it and you can get it on the fretboard. So my name is Ryan Wyatt. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to catch up with you all in future videos.